Now, this video is not meant to offend, but it's meant to give you guys the perspective of men and what they truly think about BBLs. It's like a guy who takes steroids and he becomes like a fucking walking muscle where you don't even find that attractive. This is the equivalent of muscle heads, of women, of men taking steroids, but for women. Performance enhancing surgery. PES, right? So we're gonna see what men truly think about it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. For women who have taken it, please do not feel like this is me attacking you and making you feel bad, because at the end of the day, I understand. All right. I completely understand. So don't feel bad. This is just an information for people who haven't done it. And this is a precautionary story because the types of guys that you tend to attract when you get a booty job is not the same types of guys you want for long-term relationships. I swear to God, any guy that I've met that preferred a woman with BBLs were toxic. I swear to God. Let's continue with the video. Let's watch this. Because it's wild, man.
BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it, though.
No, we love to play with it. I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. The shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but no, I'm not paying for this. This shit going back to the rental.
It's too much ass. Like, it's not even appropriate in public. I'm not even kidding with you. Like, I just think women think that men just want big, right? Without noticing that we have limits how big we like things. We like things big, but not too big. And if you're not a man, you're not going to know those proportions. You know what I mean? Like, we know them because we can feel it on the inside. For women, you guys can just go off of visual and insecurity, and you'll assume that the bigger the better, when in reality, there comes a point where it just doesn't look right.
Off is what I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBL. But we're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference, walking in ass big as this table. Yeah. Like, come on, like, let's stop playing for real. Y'all confuse a man's sexual attention with what he wants as a wife and as an example for his kids, as a mother. Because automatically we know your mind is the point where you risked your life for a bigger ass for attention. Come on, man. You just risked your life for
that. Honestly, like, my man is looking at the camera and he's right. That's horrible decision making. I'm just being honest with you, because the only guys you're gonna get are 6'9" ass motherfuckers, like people who are hood, and I don't care how much money they have. They're hood as shit. They're hood on the inside. Drama, baby mama, fighting, police, crack.
Bigger ass for us to say, damn, I wonder what that shit look like when I'm hitting from the back. She invested $10K in her body and $0 in her brain. Going to the gym, that is a real investment, because as you're
gym ass
working out and building your body instead of buying it, that's going to build character.
Build your body, don't buy it. Fuck, you think this is a build a bear workshop?
That's going to enhance you as a woman. Those women are the women that deserve to get all their bills paid.
No, nobody deserves to get their bills paid. No, you work for your bills. Let me not even start, because I'm gonna get the Shearer fans angry.
You know, I'm rebellious, so I have to ask another question.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
You've never had nobody with a BBL?
Yes, I have the girl with a BBL.
Okay, so I'm giving you this from the narrative of what I've seen from Dr. Umar.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
First of all, I hate the fact that Dr. Umar is relevant in the black community. Honestly. Dr. Umar. Of all people, Dr. Mother Umar. Honestly, like, to all my black brothers and sisters, we got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. The guy has been lying about a fucking school, and every black network I see supports that and doesn't call him out on the bullshit. Damn, yo, like, because I'm part of the, even though I'm Dominican, like, out of all the people, well, in the United States, I relate to Latinos more than black people, but after Latinos, it's black people. And it's kind of like, what are we doing here, man? Umar, really? Like, the guys, oh God, I should react to Umar. This guy, honestly, Umar is one of my most hated people on the planet, in my opinion. I don't like him.
And that's not a natural.
Because he's so blatantly racist. He's so blatantly racist, man. And people let him get away with that shit, man.
Or they don't have the time, discipline, or effort to get it naturally. So they want instant gratification.
And that's a red flag. A woman who has no ability to wait for a reward is going to cheat on you. That's how cheating works.
How do you get mad at a woman for wanting that, but that's something that you are also attracted to?
Ladies, it's very simple. It's very simple. You got to look at it like this, right? We're going to look at it like places to live, right? We're going to look at it like a city, okay? A woman with a BBL and all that work done, that's like going to Las Vegas, right? You go to Las Vegas, you spend a bunch of money, you have a bunch of fun, but you don't want to go and live on the strip in Las Vegas, right? At some point, you got to go home to reality. You go to Vegas, you blow a couple dollars, you have some fun, you get the hell out of there. Because you know if you stay in Vegas and you live on the strip, it's going to destroy you. That's how we look at women with BBLs. The woman we want to marry is like Charlotte, North Carolina, Leesburg, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Green Bay, Wisconsin, somewhere you can settle down, get a nice home, you know what I mean? Save your money and make a legacy for yourself. You're not going to do that living on the strip as a regular human being in Las Vegas.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Anybody that I'm sorry. Red flag if you live in Las Vegas. Unless you're an Indian. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Your natural body shape or your surgery body shape will change the type of man that is attracted to.
The only guys you'll get who like BBLs, I swear to God, are superficial men who don't give a fuck about your health. Like, let me tell you the story of the girl.
Not gonna lie,
you know the cannibal chick, right? Yo, the hottest girl I've ever seen in my life decided to get a BBL. And I was like, look, if you get that BBL, I will not see you. She got them. Father Alex forgives. But still, though, so freaking, till this day, I found it so unnecessary, man. To this day, it was so unnecessary. Look, she has some tig old bitties. So maybe, you know, girls with tig old bitties would like to have a big butt. So I get it. But my God, man, it was so unnecessary, man. It was a
BBL as a man is probably the best thing I ever done. Like
okay,
women used to say I have SBC.
Nah, this guy's
you don't know what an SB.
Move.
BBL. Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural.
First and foremost, you can do whatever you want to your body. If you want to get a BBL or breast implants, you do your thing, whatever makes you happy, right? But for the most part, men don't like BBLs. In all my circles of friends, when we're all talking about what we find attractive, not one guy has ever said they're into BBLs.
They'll bang a girl with BBLs, but they won't have a preference for it. I feel bad for women who have done it, honestly, because I know some women are watching and they've done it. So, you know, like, I'm not here to, you know, I feel bad, but, you know, like, if you could, just don't do it.
We like big butts, of course, but BBLs are just not the thing. And believe it or not, get this. I've had boyfriends and husbands message me telling me.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man.
They thought their wife was attractive. She was perfect as it is, but she went and got a BBL. And they tell me she looks wonderful in clothes. She looks wonderful in a
honestly
dress, but when she's naked, it looks horrible. And they don't know how to tell her.
I'm sorry. If my wife wants to get that and she does it and I say I don't want to, you can't get mad at me if I don't want to do anything with you anymore. Like, I think your husband has a say on surgery. Because if you do it and he doesn't like it, he has the right to leave. If it was unnecessary. If it was necessary, okay. But if it was unnecessary, no, you have the right to leave. You have the right to leave.
So again, if you want a butt, go old school, go to the gym, do some squats, you know, go that route. But again, truthfully, with no bullshits, men love curvy, natural women.
BBL.
It's like saying, what do people like most? Processed food? Well, yeah, actually. Hey, my man with the beautiful eyes. Let's see what he has to say.
I've never heard a man in real life say he like a BBL. The only people say that is the rappers in their songs, and that's just because they just use women as a play toy.
But also, you've seen it. I've seen rappers and NBA players literally be with women who have a bunch of plastic surgery when they have the choice of women who are natural. I think these rappers are in a are in a toxic culture of liking women with BBLs. And usually the women who get the BBLs do it because they know the rappers like it. So it's almost like a symbiotic superficiality where the rappers only like women who with plastic surgery, but most of the women that get it they are targeting the rappers. So it's even if you're not a bad girl, even if you're a good girl and you just get a Brazilian butt lift, you're still gonna attract some of these guys because most guys will not go for that for long term. Like
they use women as a piece of meat, a woman like a sacrifice for them. So they don't care nothing about the woman health, mental health, emotional health, physical health. It just, here, go get the BBL. And I just heard a guy here recently say that he paid for the woman BBL.
That's wild.
I think it was the comedian.
That's wild, man. That's so unhealthy, dude. Like, why? I heard guys who pay for the girls to get plastic surgery. That's nasty, bro. I'm sorry. Like, not nasty in terms of nasty, but like that's toxic as hell, dude. Honestly, because that guy's he's gonna leave her eventually, and you could get cancer and complications from that. So it's like, no, it's never worth it. Like I'm getting ads for Botox. I'm like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. If I keep getting these ads, I'm quitting Instagram.
On the interview, on the podcast interview, he said he paid for a woman BBL and then left her because he don't like it, but he did it because he know that's what she wanted to do. But he did it but it just let him know, oh, you this type of woman? All right, well, here you go. Here go your body, but I'm gone because I don't like no BBL. And I'm what I try to tell women all the time is that don't go do that stuff and holler about you doing it for yourself. You know you're doing it for a man because you're not finna let a woman grab your booty unless you like that, unless you deal with women. You ain't walking around no thong for no woman. You ain't posing backwards on Instagram for no woman. So don't tell that lie that you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for a man.
For a man, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. And he says it nicer, to be honest with you.
Like I said, from my perspective, my group of men that I belong to, we all feel like y'all beautiful already. You don't need to make too many more changes. You know what I'm saying? If you want to wear makeup, cool, fine, whatever. But all that extra shit, like, you really don't need it. Like, get creative with your style. You know what I'm saying? Like, get creative with your personality.
Or play the psychological game of attraction, which is a course you guys can buy from me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because it's more to this relationship shit than just ass. You know what I'm saying? What about the vibe? You know what I mean? Don't you want to attract somebody with your vibe, man? Who was that back in the day? Nia Long and all of them, bro. The way they used to depict them in these movies, straight vibe. It was a straight vibe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bring the vibe back. You know what I mean? It's time for the good vibes and the good, beautiful, natural women. You know what I'm saying? To take their throne, man.
Yeah, man. And unfortunately, it's just the fake ones getting most of the attention. And women see that and they think that's what the guys want. And they become more superficial. Women say, oh, we don't do it for guys. But okay, whatever. You can say whatever you want. I just think that it's not going to change much of your dating life. I think the best way to change your dating life is to learn how to use strategy. That's the best Brazilian butt lift you could do, an emotional lift. Do an emotional lift by getting consistent meditation done. Improve your self-worth by loving yourself more through bringing attention to the body. And I think your self-esteem naturally rises from that. And the desire to modify your body goes away over time. Maybe not completely, but meditation is the best way to do that, to be honest with you. You want attention, give yourself the attention that you want from others.